Last night, under the shadow of darkness, Indian forces launched an illegal aerial aggression against 9 Pakistani civilian sites. In a reprehensible attack of state terrorism, these attacks claimed the lives of innocent civilians, including women and children. Is this another Indian tactic to divert global attention from its internal turmoil, or a desperate attempt to hide the reality behind the suspicious Pahalgam attack? Days ago, an attack in Pahalgam killed several tourists, which Pakistan immediately condemned. But immediately, as if following a pre-written script, Indian authorities accused Pakistan without a shred of credible evidence. However, the international community and even the discerning Indian public refused to buy India's orchestrated narrative. Why couldn't India produce even a single piece of credible CCTV footage from an area known for heavy surveillance? The complete absence of visual evidence raises serious questions India deliberately ignored. From the very beginning, Pakistan categorically rejected Indian allegations, labeling the Pahalgam incident as a false flag operation. Pakistan boldly invited the United Nations, the United Kingdom and other impartial international bodies for a transparent joint investigation. But India refused. Why? If India's claims were genuine, why shy away from international scrutiny? Clearly, transparency is not India's strength, especially when the evidence could expose its deception. Rather than cooperating responsibly, India chose reckless aggression, launching airstrikes on Pakistani territory. Claiming to target alleged terrorist hideouts, India's bombs instead found innocent civilians, an act unmistakably violating international humanitarian law and the Geneva Conventions designed to protect non-combatants in conflicts. But this is not the first instance of such aggression. The echoes of 2019 still resonate when India's reckless misadventure in Balakot resulted in its global humiliation. The downing of their fighter jets and capture of pilot Abhinandan, a living reminder of India's strategic failure. Yet again, history repeated itself last night as the Pakistan Air Force swiftly retaliated with precision, shooting down 5 Indian jets and unmanned aerial vehicles, asserting its undeniable right to self-defense as per Article 51 of the UN Charter. Global analysts compare India's recent aggressive behavior to tactics from authoritarian regimes of history. Regimes that manufactured crises to justify suppression at home and aggression abroad. But can India deceive the international community once more? India's attempts to sell the Pahalgam attack narrative globally failed miserably. Media outlets and government worldwide demanded credible proof. Proof India could not produce. International institutions openly questioned India's intentions, challenging Modi's war hysteria that sought to mislead the global community. Indian journalist Ravish Kumar himself questioned on air, why can't the government provide transparent evidence instead of rhetoric and propaganda? Even senior retired Indian military officers publicly admitted that the Pahalgam incident appeared orchestrated, demanding a thorough investigation into their government's role. Despite this, the Indian state resorted to its old habit, blaming Pakistan first and ignoring investigation. Pakistan, on the contrary, showcased responsible international behavior, calling upon global institutions to mediate and investigate the truth. The UN Security General spokesperson reaffirmed Pakistan's offer for a joint inquiry, an offer conveniently dismissed by India. India's refusal to allow international investigators into Pahalgam or Kashmir reflects its insecurity about exposing the truth. Could India's fear of transparency reveal uncomfortable realities about its internal security lapses and state-sponsored violence? The downing of 5 Indian jets by Pakistan's vigilant Air Force is not only a strategic humiliation for India, but a stark warning. Any act of aggression will be decisively countered. Pakistan stands at this critical juncture. The world must see through India's facade. Pakistan's message is clear. Aggression will never go unanswered. Justice demands accountability. Accountability for civilian lives lost and India's repeated breaches of international law. India must understand clearly that war hysteria, deception and propaganda will not rewrite history or cover domestic failures. The global community must demand transparency from India, urging it to respect international norms, sovereignty and the fundamental rights of Kashmiri people. Ultimately, peace is Pakistan's principle, dialogue its preference, but make no mistake, Pakistan stands prepared, resolute and capable, fully committed to defending its sovereignty. This is Amara Farad Baloch and you're watching Nexus Bulletin.